Hi and welcome to Healthy Life Hacks. I'm Jennifer Jefferies, the present-day wise woman, a realistic naturopath coming to you from the surfing beaches of Australia. This podcast is for those of you who are wanting to really rock your life and health and live from a place of prevention. Let's get into today's episode. The Mayo Clinic reported that infrared saunas can help high blood pressure, heart failure, dementia, Alzheimer's, headaches, type 2 diabetes, arthritis, lots of things. I love infrared saunas so much. I have had an infrared sauna in my own home for more than 10 years. And even when I moved house 18 months ago, I bought a new infrared sauna. I am a biggest fan of infrared saunas. So I thought I'd jump in and talk about them and what they are and why I think they're really cool. And they're worth an investment in your home. They're not as expensive as you think. They're really not. Okay, here we go. An infrared sauna. So first off, what is an infrared sauna? Well, I remember the first time I ever had a sauna, I was like a 17, 18-year-old kid. I was in the army in Wagga Wagga and did a PT session, and there was a sauna, in the gym there. Jumped in and had a sauna afterwards, and it was the hot stones, put the water on top, kind of sauna where the air gets stifling hot. And I just went, I love saunas. I really did. I was like, oh, this is my thing. This is my thing. And I've been a regular sauna user for decades now, more than 4 decades. I love them. Even before I learned of the health benefits, I've loved them. So the difference is nowadays we can get infrared saunas, which is what I have in my home, and I've had one in my home for more than the last decade. So what are they? An infrared sauna, it's a kind of sauna that uses light to make heat. So regular saunas, like I say, they have the stones in the corner, put on the water, steam, and that heats the air that warms our body. An infrared sauna is different, okay? It heats our body directly without warming the air around you. My sauna, I sit in, it sits around 140 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm hot and I'm sweating my guts out, but the air's not hot. It's really comfortable. They're really cool. So an infrared sauna gives results at a much lower temperature than a regular steam kind of sauna does. And there's been no harmful effects have been reported or anything with infrared saunas. They've been around for a long time. So I want to break down some of the benefits why I love them. So the first is obviously our skin is the biggest eliminating body system that we have. Poos and peas are so minor compared to skin. I love living in humidity because humidity and just that sweating is such a big function to help keep us healthy. So provided you drink enough water, that's the thing. So anything I can do to help my body sweat, I'm in. I really am. So in the sauna, I've sweat my guts out, and I'll go in for up to an hour and I'll drink a liter of water while I'm in the sauna. So absolutely, it's able to help move toxins, mobilize impurities, all those things to excrete through the skin, which is a natural body eliminating system, and it just makes it easy for it to do it. Okay, so that's one good thing, to get the toxins out of the body. Next one is to get good glowing skin. Really, I had a sauna this morning. It really helps our skin just glow. Part of it is that it opens our blood vessels. Okay, it opens blood vessels and just helps circulation to deliver more oxygen and nutrients to our skin while we're in there. It really does. It's just like, it feeds everything. And our skin needs nutrients like that's come in from, the blood pumping to form collagen. And collagen, if you don't know, collagen is that the component of our body that creates the plumpness and the firmness in our skin. So it can help improve skin tone and remove wrinkles and things like that just by having a sauna, which is all part of why living in humidity makes a big difference, okay, versus dry heat. Heart function. I love, one of the biggest reasons I use a sauna is I also want to look after my heart. I have naturally sluggish circulation. I have very low blood pressure naturally. And I really want to do everything I can to keep my heart really strong, fit, and healthy too. So there's some really cool, powerful studies out there showing that. So being in a sauna can help things like heart rate. It can help things like blood flow and just have healthier blood pressure in general. And researchers compare half an hour in a sauna to having the same heart benefits as going for a brisk walk. Now, it doesn't mean you go without going for a walk. It's just another level of wellness that you're doing on your body. Arthritis and pain relief. I've gone and torn a muscle in my foot at the moment while I was playing with the dog the other day, and it's really given me some grief. So I remember when we were kids, we had an infrared ray lamp. And if you hurt anything, mum and dad straight away, they'd get the infrared ray lamp out, zap it on the body for 15, 20 minutes, warm it up, bring the circulation, bring the healing to the area, and it just sped up healing. So literally this morning when I was in the sauna, I had my foot up against the wall, up against the carbon heating panels, and was really concentrating on that area. So I want the circulation to go there. I want the little fibers in the muscles to knit back together so I can heal my foot. So when it comes to arthritis and pain relief, there's research that came out of the Netherlands and that showed that patients with rheumatoid arthritis and things like ankylosing spondylitis as well, where they were having consistent sessions in an infrared sauna for about 4 weeks, they dramatically reduced their pain, their stiffness, and their fatigue after treatments. It was really beneficial. It's that heat. It gets the circulation. It moves toxins. It just moves everything. It's so good. And they also found in the studies that it helped to reduce overall inflammation levels. And even, people with things like, if you think the really chronic kind of ailments like chronic fatigue and stuff, anything that's sluggish, congestive, inflammatory, they can all really show benefits from being in an infrared sauna. So are infrared saunas safe? Yes, they are. Now, if you're not used to saunaing, don't go in there for 30 or 60 minutes. Build up slowly, even if you do 10 minutes. And I jump in the sauna and then I jump in a straight cold shower. In my last house, I had a swimming pool. That's a way to do it as well. But otherwise, at least jump into a cold shower. So it opens up all your blood vessels and then the cold closes them off. And it really, that move from heat to cold really plays with circulation. It's good for you. So you build up. Or if you haven't done it before, a sauna 1 to 3 times a week is a really good idea. If there's one in your local gym, start using it. I promise it's worth it. I have a 60-minute. I go in there. I have an audio book on, and I lay back and I listen to an audio book. But I've been saunaing for years, decades. And I can't tell you how relaxed I feel when I come out of the sauna. I love it on every level. I do drink about 1 liter of water an hour. I never go over an hour in the sauna. That is tons. And sometimes it'll be 30 minutes, but on average, it's around about an hour I do. In winter, I'll do it well and truly every second day. In summer, it's maybe once or twice a week. That's so many benefits of saunaing. If you haven't done it yet, think about it. Yeah, I know some people are going to say, Jen, what brand do you use? I've got a Luxo sauna. You can find them online. They come as a flat pack. They're dead easy to put together. They're heavy, but you'll need someone to help you, but they're easy to put together. There's many brands. Do your own due diligence. But I've had those brands now for my last 2 saunas, and they've been excellent. The last one I'd had over 10 years and never had a problem with it. So anyway, you do your own due diligence. I'm really happy with them. So what is the healthy life hack for this episode? Simple. Check out a sauna. If your gym or a friend or something has a sauna, check it out. They really are a small investment. They're, maybe $2-3 grand for a 1 or 2 seater, but they will last you a lifetime and are really worth it. The power they use is nothing. It's cents per sauna and really worth the health benefits. That's it. If you want to check out the show notes, head over to healthylifehacks.com.au. Remember, get in the sauna. I want to thank you for being here today. If you enjoyed my podcast, please let me know by leaving a review on Apple Podcast. Every month, I draw one lucky person who leaves a review on Apple Podcasts to have a free 1-hour consultation with me. Be sure to subscribe to the show wherever you're tuning in from so that you always catch the next episode. And if you would like to receive a free copy of my Feed Your Body ebook, simply click the link in the comments below. Join my newsletter and we will get that free ebook sent to you. I welcome your emails and you can write to me at podcast@healthylifehacks.com.au. Until next time, remember, when it comes to life, live it, love it, and get on with it.